And now, tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Here's live out of Memphis, Tennessee, the Herb Senior Show. Call Herb at 1-424-203-8405, access number 638-684. And now, to the #1 talk show host of the internet, Herb Senior. And welcome to the Herb Senior Show, folks. We're broadcasting worldwide out of the beautiful city of Memphis, Tennessee, and the views and expressions that are expressed on the Herb Senior Show are not necessarily the views of Memphis Talk Radio or its employees or what Herb constitutional rights. Today we're going to talk about the Memphis school closing. They're going to close 13 schools by the end of this year, and we want to know what's your opinion on it. And my email address is wlfcorg@gmail.com. You can leave me some comments on my YouTube channel here, or email me at wlfcorg@gmail.com. The Herb Senior Show, talking about 13 schools Memphis supposed to close this year. We're broadcasting worldwide. Folks, I want to know, what is the problem here in Memphis, Tennessee? Now, they want to close 13 schools down. They say, in other words, they're not producing, the children not going to school, they're not learning enough. And what is your voice and opinion? We have a anonymous caller that I did a pre-recorded session with, and she was talking about the problem. We just dialoguing about what's going on in the city of Memphis. I think they should keep them open. What's your opinion? This is the Herb Senior Show talking about the city of Memphis with the 13 school closing. Wow, the Herb Senior Show telling it like it is out of Memphis, Tennessee. I think it's a shame. I technically folks think that it's a shame. Why you gonna close the freaking schools down? I mean, do we have any other? I'm sure there is another alternative that they can do something to keep these city schools and most of it's in the black community. You know, I'm not no bias. I'm not racist, but I'm just calling it just like it is. Most of it is in the black community. So what's up with that? Man, I'm so tired. Folks, Memphis, let's get together. We need to get together. Keep those schools open. People, let's send some petitions or something to keep these schools open. Show the school board of Memphis, Tennessee that we need our schools, in our community. Not bust our children somewhere else. We need our children here. We're broadcasting worldwide on the Herb Senior Show. Facebook friends, Twitter friends. That's right, Google Plus friends, Tumblr friends, MySpace friends. Let them all know in Memphis, Tennessee, we want our schools to stay here open this year on worldwide radio. All right, here on the Herb Senior Show, we're going to talk about the city schools, the Memphis city schools. Oh, no, I personally think that we should keep those schools open. Now, I was dialoguing, talking to one of my sponsors of the show, of the Herb Senior Show, and I was just telling her, I was just suggesting that we need to keep these doggone schools open because we need our children. I don't mind our children going to other sections of the city to be learned, but if you can educate your children in your own community, why not do that? Instead of closing not one school, not two schools, if I'm saying correct to my knowledge, 13 Memphis city schools supposed to close by the end of this year, people. And we want our community. Now, whatever community you live in, North Memphis, South Memphis, Orange Mountain, whatever, city schools they're planning to close down, you need to speak up and sign some petitions and tell the mayor, the city council, or the school board, we need our schools open. Don't close our schools for our kids. Our children can learn. Our children can go to school. Our children can show some sort of prosperity and productivity in the school. The black children can, if you give us a chance. Don't close these schools. Now I'm talking to one of my callers here, and it's a pre-recorded, and she's going to. We was talking about this thing here. It wasn't a heated discussion, just a discussion here about the city school.
Hello?
I'm here. I said, don't get upset now. I'm just trying to say.
How can you teach a child and they're not at school?
No, wait a minute. I just said that the teacher got to have a part in it too. I know. I agree with you, right? The parents, but the teacher got to have a part. Now, when I said the teacher had to have a part in it too, is that the teacher, you know, when I was a kid, my teacher, she inspired me. That's good, Herb. You know, yeah, you know, and then if they ain't doing good, I like your teacher, like your what was your teacher name?
Who?
You said the woman that
Miss
was
Wooten?
Yeah, Miss Wooten. Be like Miss Wooten. Okay. You know, you better get a better grade. And a lot of these teachers ain't telling these children you better get a better grade. They get a F, and they just, well, you got an F. So I'm just saying this here. I agree with you when saying that the parents had to have a role in it, but the teacher also.
Yeah, both of them. I agree there too.
But I thought you said,
but most of the time these children are not in school.
Well,
and the parent don't go to see about the child in school.
Okay, but you wait a minute. Maybe I'm thinking it's wrong. But there's still no reason for them to close the schools because they said the child ain't
well,
there.
That's happening in the learning.
Okay.
The learning part.
Okay, yeah, yeah, right. That's what I'm saying, helping the learning part. But okay, but the parents probably is telling the child to go to school, but the parents can't control the child. The child maybe want to goof off or play hooky or something. Mm-hmm. So what's up with that?
They can make them go. My parents made me go to school.
Yeah,
you go to school. If I be man, I'm sick and don't want to go, you go into school. They'll check to see if I'm not sick or check my temperature.
Okay.
And they make sure I'm there.
But let me ask you a question. All right,
That's
now.
what it is. These parents are not making sure their child go to school.
If I had a child, I sent my child to school, then my child play hooky, I have no control of my child. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I have no control of my child.
Yes, you do. You can make them. You can punish them and make them do right.
We living in the year 2014. That way back in the day. You know, you could punish a child to a certain extent, but you can't beat them no more because that'd be child abuse. So, you know, now see the parents got their hands tied. You said that the parent need to let the children go to school. They
can take special things from them. And things like that.
Yeah, but people, the law got the parents' hands tied. They can't beat a child like they used to beat them a long time ago. I'm trying to tell you. And then, if I send my child to school...
Spanking is not beating.
No, I agree with you. I know thinking...
That's not the same thing.
I know it's not that, but I'm telling you...
When you beat something, you take a stick and beat it real hard.
Well, if you pick up a switch now, they'll call the child abuse people, boom, 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 and then there you in jail. So, you know, anything they count now is...
Well, it ain't gonna kill the child.
No, I'm trying to say, but see, things like that...
And you can take TV from them. You can take the cell phone from them. You can punish them other ways, too.
Yeah, then most of these crazy...
Take the privileges away.
A lot of these crazy children, they be ready to kill you because most of them, you know, rough in this world. So, that's what I'm trying to tell you is that you got to be careful when you discipline these children because we live in the year 2014. But, on the other hand...
That's the reason why things going haywire, too.
Yeah.
That's the very reason.
Okay, so what is the solution to them? They're trying to close all these schools. So what do you think is the solution other than closing the schools? Is there a solution? Huh?
What do you mean solution?
a solution other than closing the school? Can they do something better than closing the school? They won't talk about. You know what solution mean? You know what I'm talking about.
Well, they trying to make a solution. That's what it is. They trying to bust them away, take them to a school where there is progress going on.
Well, I'm talking about, is there any other alternative? Is there any other way that they can keep the schools open? You know, they're talking about, well, they ain't attending schools enough, they ain't learning enough. Well, see that the parents do their part, and the teachers do their part, okay, to keep these schools
Yeah, they
open.
need to work together, the parent and the teacher.
That's what I'm talking about. Instead of closing the school.
For each student.
Yeah, don't do that, because that's prosperity, economic prosperity for our communities. Now, you're going to close that? That ain't right.
Well.
Yeah, I see, and one girl on radio this morning was talking about saying, please, don't close West Haven. Don't close. If I'm saying it correctly, West Haven. Don't close that. She sounds so pretty and cute. Don't close them school folks. What in the heck is wrong with y'all, you people? Man.
Well, the parents need to get out there and help them.
But suppose you're a parent and you're doing all you can, then what's up with that?
You just have to get them to do more if you got a child in school. Put forth more effort.
Some of them saying, well, Herb, I done did all that I can. I made this boy go to school. I made this girl go to school, but they always playing hooky, and then out in school, and they come home and they get an F. I done did all I can do. And then some of the parents, you got to understand, they got to work. They got time. They got bills to pay. They ain't got time to take off their job, and every time take off their job, missing work, missing pay, bills coming in. You got to look at that too now.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to make time.
yeah.
That's your child.
All right then. Ooh, you sound so hard this morning.
Make time.
Ooh, yeah, I know you're a former school teacher, boy. You can't remind me of Miss Wooten. You make time.
That's right.
Okay, but this is what I'm trying to ask you. I'm trying to say. All right, now, but if they miss time off their job, and if they miss too much time out of their job, their boss will start to complaining. So what are they going to do there?
They're going to have to tell their boss, listen, this is my child, and I got to go see about my child.
All right then. Ooh, maybe you should have been on a city school board and tell them folk what's right. You're getting the right one, huh?
Yep, right, they need to do that.
Well, I'm just trying to keep the school from closing. That's all. That's all. Keep the schools from closing. Because I don't like to see 13 schools closing. If I'm saying it correctly.
Well, see, when the thing is, when they combined the school system, I knew that was going to cause a problem. And that's what is happening. They combined the school system, the city schools and the county schools. They combined it and made it one.
And they shouldn't have done it, shouldn't they?
Well, it should have been done a long time ago, really. But they just kept adding, building more schools, and that just really caused a problem.
Now,
they should have done that before they started building all these extra schools.
That's right. And the thing about it, see, now they're gonna like you said, now the whole system is combined, and now they're looking at some of these schools are not prospering like they should, right? We are wasting money.
Yep.
Got to pay utility to keep these schools on. Got to pay property tax. You know what I'm saying? We're wasting money. These kids not doing anything. And then they got to pay the teachers, ain't they?
Yep.
They said, well, we're losing money. All that school clothes. All those school combining the whole. They should have left that mess. I don't know. Maybe they should have left that mess alone. What do you think about it? Combining the school and the county. I'm saying it correctly, huh? I don't know. They should. It's just a mess, you know that?
Well, when we're doing that, we're paying all these different taxes.
That's
And
what
still
I'm
got to
saying.
do it anyway.
Uh-huh.
Have to pay city tax and county tax.
Ooh, that sounds so, ooh, that's so sad, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's costing the taxpayer, too.
Sure is, ain't it?
Plus, the county don't have to pay city tax, but yet and still they have the privileges here. But
Yeah.
the ones who live in the city limits have to pay city and county tax. And that money goes to help the schools.
But then when they go there and and the money go to keep the utilities on and the books and stuff, like you said, how can you teach somebody that's not there?
Yep.
Mm. Well, so I mean, so you saying
That's a problem.
the people, right? The people not doing what they're supposed to do, right? And make their children go to school, right?
All right, because they just walk in the streets. During the regular school day, you can go somewhere and you see children walking the street. How come they not in school?
Well, a long time ago they had
School-age children.
but they had do you remember where are the truant officers at? When I was a kid, the truant officers you wouldn't know would get you if you're not in school. Where are those people at?
I don't know. I don't know whether they still got that or not. They might have cut that out.
Oh, I mean, when I didn't go to school, the truant officer would get you. Watch out for the truant officer. Why you not in school? Why you not in school, son? So I had to go to school.
Well, my parents were the truant officers.
Well, but you understand? I'm trying to tell you, some of these parents are doing all they can. I'm trying to tell you, they gotta work.
No, they ain't doing enough.
What? Why you say that? Why you say they ain't doing enough?
That's their child, and they need to make sure that child is in school.
I know, I understand that, but I'm saying
that's their responsibility.
But some of these individuals, well, all of our individuals, but one person can't do it alone. I'm trying to tell you. Everybody needs to put together and make these kids go to school. The teachers, the parents, to show that
the teachers is doing all they can do.
Yeah, right. Sure. Some of them going with some of them going with the children instead of teaching them. Huh. you can't tell.
True.
You can't tell
yeah,
me
that's
nothing.
Bad.
They have a sex with the children, huh?
Yeah, I heard on the news some woman going with one of the high school boys, and she gonna get fired. Oh, she need to be put in jail.
Instead of trying to get him an A. Yeah, you get him an A, all right. Yeah, Hey, you doing something with him? Ooh, ain't that sad? I never heard of such a.
It is. That's
I never heard of a teacher back in my day going in it. Church. I never thought of no.
They didn't do that.
That's insane. I never heard of that mess. What are you teachers doing? I mean, that was look. I thought that was you supposed to have a boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife for, huh? Hmm?
That's true.
Not go to school to high school dress up. So sick of that crazy mess. Oh. Wow.
Going with the students, yeah.
Here you supposed to be giving Johnny an A. Here you all in the bed with him and stuff. And I think that lady said that lady, and I think they said that lady was 28 years old. You all in the bed with Kenny. What?
Yeah.
This teacher? What are you doing? She was 28 years old. I think that happened over in Arkansas somewhere. I think so. I don't know if I'm saying it correct. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I heard that on the news. And it's happened more than once. I saw
it on the internet. Yeah, you supposed to be teaching Johnny. You got Johnny all in the bed and stuff.
That's awful.
I never, that never even came to my mind when I was a boy. You know that?
No.
Never came to my mind that I would be in bed with my teacher. What?
Oh, Lord.
What kind of mess is that?
I don't know.
I'm in bed with my teacher. My mama would have would have hung me, skinned me alive. What are you doing? Boy, you what? What you mess around with that teacher?
Oh, wait.
And I would have got the beating of my life.
Well, see, the children, the parents don't do that now.
And then she would have went to the school and said, "What you doing, molesting my child, Miss so and so?" Oh, she would have been hot, and she would have been hot. My mom, shoot, I would have got it, and the teacher would have got it, and the school board would have got it. Going to bed with my. And look, I never went to, or would never would have went to. I never would have went to that school anymore. Boy, I would got to beat my life. Shoot, me? My mom would told me up, boy, real good.
Yep.
Sure will. It was called me, "You manage thing, you. I teach you." In the bed with a teacher. What is the what? I don't know. This it's just a problem in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay.
Not only Memphis, Herbie.
Yeah, well, you're right. It's
folks,
the whole
was,
nation.
Part of a dialogue that me and Miss one of my sponsors was doing. You're broadcasting worldwide out of the beautiful city of Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee, worldwide with the Herb Senior Show. With what? Talking about the Memphis City Schools. You can voice your opinion. You can email me at wlfcorg@gmail.com. Should we let the people close, the school board close the 13 schools that's in Memphis, Tennessee? I mean, you know, it's pathetic. And it's ludicrous, insane that we should let these people close 13 schools in the city of Memphis, Tennessee. The truth is being told on the Herb Senior Show, streaming worldwide out of Memphis, Tennessee. I mean, we should get some sort of petition together or something, you know, at the end of this year that this catastrophe, I call it, shouldn't happen. I know they think they're trying to save money, that the children not going to school, but in Memphis, there is an alternative. As I said, we're here, what is the alternative? The alternative is get our children in school. Parents, do your part. Teachers, do your part. And get these children back in school so they can learn and keep these schools open. We're broadcasting worldwide on the Herb Senior Show, streaming out of the Bluff City, downtown Memphis, worldwide radio. Are you going to let them close the schools? Are you going to sit back and let the city government close the schools? Whatever happened to we the people? I thought the government, we the people, we are the government. Wow, that's a statement Washington needs to hear. Worldwide radio. We are the government, people. The city council is not the government. We the people. I thought that was our constitution to say. We the people. We the government. We the people. Washington, you hear this message. It's not you are the government. We are the government. The people. We the people. Memphis, San Francisco, New York City, Washington, D.C. The people are the government. And they want to get me to start preaching up in here lately. Let me hush on the worldwide radio, Herb Senior, internet talk show host out of Memphis, Tennessee. Trying to close the city schools. What a shame. What a shame. Black people, start speaking out in a peaceful way. Keep the Memphis City schools that they're trying to close, 13 of them in the city of Memphis, open.
You need to voice your opinion. It's a no, we're not going to stand for this outrage. We're going to keep the city schools of Memphis, Tennessee, the ones they want to close, open in the black community. This is the Herb Senior Show. You can email me at wlfcorg@gmail.com. My calling number is 1-424-203-8405. We're the home of the Tony Green Show, U.S. Storm.net radio show, and also for the Nicole Durham, Miss Kimberly Nicole Durham show, talking about UFO and ghost phenomena on Memphis Talk Radio over here on Summer Avenue Worldwide Broadcast. Do you want the city school closed? I mean, I don't mind opportunity being busted to other people's schools. I'm not racist or anything like that. But what I'm saying is here, that why send your children to other parts of the city when you have your own educational facilities? You just have to upgrade it and keep things going. Mayor of Memphis, listen to me. Mayor of Memphis, hear your people crying out. Don't close the city schools. The Memphis City School Council, listen, don't close the city schools. Keep them open. We can do better. We will do better. People, let's show Memphis we can do better on Worldwide Radio. Oh, something can be done. Something will be done. We have, like, what, 11 more months to go? People, let's get with it. Let's get up our hands to do something to keep the Memphis City schools, the ones they want to close, of course, open, like in West Haven and North Memphis, I think South Memphis. I'm saying it correctly. I don't know all of them, but I heard on the news so much because they keep ripping and raging about these. Oh, it's a madhouse. It's a catastrophe in Memphis, Tennessee, talking about closing schools. What's wrong with you people? Get some sense. Get some knowledge. Get another alternative. This is the Herb Senior Show, streaming out of Memphis, Tennessee. We're going to get ready and close our show out. And if y'all hear this program, you can email me at wlfcorg@gmail.com, the Herb Senior Show, talking about keeping the city schools open up in Memphis, Tennessee. The 13, not all of them. They're not talking about closing just all of them. They're talking about closing on 13. And the majority of them is in the black community. Let's get together, people, and tell somebody something. Tell your neighbors, city council, hold town meetings in your community that we will not allow our school to be closed. This is the Herb Senior Show, streaming out of Memphis, Tennessee. Time now is 9:19 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's why we are blowing the roof off this sucker in Memphis, Tennessee, concerning the Memphis City Schools to keep them open. Worldwide Radio on the Herb Senior Show. God bless you and have a nice day. I'll be praying for the city's schools to keep them open for the black community in Memphis, Tennessee. That's right. Prayer. It changes things. Somebody says, well, here, when I go to church, pray anyway. It'll change things. Worldwide Radio on the Herb Senior Show, jamming out of the Bluff City, the Blue City of Elvis Presley. Worldwide Radio. You can email me at wlfcorg@gmail.com. That's wlfcorg@gmail.com. The Herb Senior Show, broadcasting live out of Memphis, Tennessee. Worldwide Radio.